A man casually tossed a piece of wood into the sea, but he was horrified to see that the wood, which should have floated, sank straight down. A terrible thought instantly crossed his mind. He quickly reached under the raft to feel around. He easily scraped off a handful of soft wood chips. He squeezed them lightly in his hand, and seawater immediately seeped through his fingers. The captain lowered a shark cage and prepared to send someone down, but no one believed the wooden cage would actually stop a shark. While everyone was hesitating, David, the strongest swimmer, stepped forward. He volunteered to take on the dangerous task, but as soon as he dove into the water, he saw with horror that the wood beneath the raft was badly rotted and decaying. Countless small fish were nibbling away at the falling chips. While David was still in shock from what he saw, danger was quietly creeping closer. When a shark suddenly appeared right in front of him, he was terrified beyond words. He swam for the surface with all his might. Back on the boat, David quickly told everyone what he had seen underwater. Their faces all turned grim after hearing the news. If the rotting continued at this rate, the raft would never make it to the finish line. Danny suggested that they repair the raft immediately, but surprisingly, the captain refused. He also lied in the message he sent to the press. He falsely claimed that everything was fine, that the raft was in good condition. Then, ignoring his crew's objections, he took a lifeboat out despite the sharks. He wanted to film the underwater scenery for attention, but he had no idea that disaster was closing in. A shark slowly swam under the lifeboat. It could capsize the small boat at any moment. The captain sensed something was wrong, but after looking around, he saw nothing. He went back to his filming, but the shark had quietly circled around behind him. It was ready to deliver a fatal strike. Luckily, a crew member spotted it. He pulled the rope and yanked the lifeboat back. Just before the shark could launch its attack, he pulled the captain onto the raft. They quickly scattered shark repellent around to keep the sharks from attacking the raft. After the crisis passed, everyone relaxed a little, but Danny grew even more worried. He stared at the rope-bound raft, as if it might fall apart at any moment. Then a crew member's parrot, startled by something, flew straight into the sea. Its owner rushed over to try and save it, but he was already too late. A shark lurking below swallowed the poor parrot in one single bite. The owner stood frozen for a long time. Then he slowly got back to his feet. He fixed his gaze intently on the shark. Ignoring his confused companions, he kept moving to follow the shark's trail.